Good morning, sir. Good morning, classmates. Today we are going to present our presentation about Rizal Retracted by Group 6. Introduction. Retraction, a public statement made about an earlier statement that withdraws, cancels, refuses, or reverses the original statement or ceases and desists from publishing the original statement. Father Vicente Balaguer. Father Vicente Balaguer was born on January 19, 1851 in Alicante, Spain. On July 30, 1890, he joined the Society of Jesus and traveled to the Philippines in 1894. Furthermore, he was one of the Jesuit priests who visited Rizal during his final hours at Fort Santiago and claimed to have persuaded Rizal to abandon Masonry and return to the Catholic fold. When he returned to Spain in 1917, an affidavit was executed that proved he was the one who solemnized Jose Rizal and Josephine Bracken marriage. He was one of the Jesuit priests who visited Rizal's final hour in Fort Santiago and claimed that he managed to persuade Rizal to denounce Masonry and return to the Catholic fold. Following many hours of persuasion of Jesuit priests, Rizal purportedly withdrew his Masonic principles and reconverted to Catholicism on December 30, 1896. Rizal signed a letter saying that he was a Catholic and withdrew all of his writings against the church a few hours before he was shot, and he documented was called the Retraction. On May 18, 1935, the lost original document of Rizal's retraction was discovered by archaeodesian archivist Father Manuel Garcia. The discovery, instead of ending doubts about Rizal's retraction, as in fact encouraged it because the newly discovered text, retraction differs significantly from the text found in the Jesuits and the Archbishop copies, and the fact that the text of retraction which appeared in the Manila newspaper could be shown to be the exact copies of the original but only limitation of it. This means that the friars who controlled the press in Manila, for example, La Voz Española, had the original while the Jesuits had only the limitations. The first text was published in La Voz Española and Diario de Manila on the very day of Rizal's execution, December 30, 1896. The second text appeared in Barcelona, Spain on February 14, 1897. In the fortnightly magazine in La Juventud, it came from an anonymous writer who revealed himself 14 years later as Father Balaguer. The original text was discovered in Archaeodiocesan archives on May 18, 1935. After it disappeared for 13 years from the afternoon on the day when Rizal was shot, this exact copy had been received by Father Balaguer in the evening immediately preceding Rizal's execution. Rizal y su obra, and followed by Sr. Retana in his biography of Rizal, Vida y Escritos del Jose Rizal, with the addition of the names of the witnesses taken from the text of the retraction in the Manila newspapers. Father P's copy of Rizal's retraction has the same text as that of Father Balaguer, exact copy, but follows of the paragraphing of the text Rizal's retraction in the Manila newspapers. Evidences. In order to marry Josephine Bracken, Rizal wrote, with the help of a priest, form of retraction to be approved by the bishop. Rizal fell in love with Josephine Bracken and wanted to marry her, but he was required to sign a profession faith and to write retraction. Professor Craig, civil marriage had been established in the Philippines under Spanish law. Rizal's retraction letter was discovered by Father Manuel Garcia. The original document is found in archaeodiocesan archives. References: